All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakak double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the nation of Israel. This is going to be a lesson going into how we're not supposed to worship other gods, man. And this is a few images that I screenshot on the internet, right, based on a YouTube channel that I sometimes watch. And I remember I was watching some videos yesterday, right, and then it made me think about this video that I'd watched about a year ago. So I can't remember whose video it was that I was watching, man. Right, but it made me think on this particular video here, right? And then I took some screenshots because I remembered this video, man, and it was this guy, this one Jake that used to live in America, I believe. I think he's from New York, right? Called Larry Wheels, and he went over to India for one of his videos and was training with this guy that's in the red, this guy here. He's meant to be like some big time bodybuilder over there, right? And he sometimes goes around training, this guy does. And now he lives in Dubai, right? Which I ain't saying that means nothing, but I'm just saying that right now he lives in Dubai, right? So let me scroll through these pictures, man, and just show like what he ends up doing while he's in India, right? So as you can see, this guy's got a red print on his head, and as you can see the elephant behind him. You know what I mean? That elephant with the human hands bogged out. Don't even, like, these people are bogged out, man. They put a hat on him, right? You can see him doing a like weird smile. Yeah. You can see like people are taking pictures and all that, right? You can see again they've got the candles burning to this elephant with human limbs, right? And then they've got the miniature ones at the bottom, right? And then look what he ends up doing. He's got a plate burning. I don't even know what this is, man. He's got a plate burning, swiveling it around. He's just copying after what this guy's doing, and he don't really know what he's doing. And you got this guy looking at him like, look at the look he's got on his face, man. He's watching and making sure that he does it and that. And Larry Rose was thinking that this is just some innocent thing, and he's just paying respect to somebody else's culture. But really, he's like praying to somebody else's God, man. Right? That's what he's really doing. Like this guy in the red, he believes in this shit for real. But he was just doing it as a thing, like, oh, I'm just doing it because when in Rome, there's the Romans kind of shit. But he don't even know that he's just caused himself to get destroyed, man. Because he's following after other people's gods. Look at this. What the hell is that, man? Look at the look on his face. Look at the look on his face. And these Elamites are bugged out as well, man. I gotta just say that. They're a bunch of weirdos, man. And they've got a heavier spirit of attacking women, man. Like there'll be a woman that's just going to work on the bus, right? And 20 of them will attack her all at once, and you know what, man. But the point of this video is, look, like, we ain't supposed to be worshipping no one else's gods, man. And I've got some pictures. Like, look at that. Looks simple as hell, man. For how big he is, looks simple as hell. Look at that. Looking like he got cracked over his head with a pipe. Watch that red print, man. And I've got a picture of what he actually ends up praying to. Right? Let me show you. Like, look at the look on this guy's face, man. He's like, yeah, I got you to do that, didn't I? This is what he was praying to. What the hell are you going to pray to that for? A statue that some man made? What the hell is this, man? The hell is that? Look. That's what he was praying to. An elephant with human hands. What the hell is that, man? He's bogged out. That's what it is. And let me just go back to this. Look at that. He's praying to it, man. But that's against the commandments. Let's go to this. This is Exodus chapter 20. Exodus chapter 20 and verse 1. And Yahweh spake all these words, saying, I am Yahweh thy power, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. So look here. I am Yahweh thy power, which brought thee out of Egypt, out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make an image. Thou shalt not make any graven image. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in the heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water or that is in the water, or that is in the water under the earth, and he did that. Well, he never technically made it, but he prayed to it though. Verse 5, thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them, for I, Yahweh thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers unto the children, unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. Did he not bow down to it? Let me get the image. Somebody might say, nah, he never bowed down to it, bruv. Why you just saying that and you're adding that in, bruv? He never bowed down to it. This is Larry Wheels. He's got a mad deadlift, bruv. He's bench pressing 5 plates on each side. You're just hating. Somebody, is that not him bowing down his head to it right there? Is that not him doing that? Is this not him? Is this not him, like, worshipping it? Like, this guy here, he's really thinking that a blessing's going to come through. This guy in the red, he's like, man, if I do this, a blessing's going to come through. But he's just doing it like, oh, let me just cop what this bogged out guy is doing. But he's still doing it, though. Whereas our forefathers are known for not being on that, man. And then this guy looking at him sideways, corner-eyeing him, side-eyeing him, making sure that he spins that plate in it. He's bogged out, man. And then the thing is, they're doing all of this, but the thing's not even alive, man. It's not even alive. They had to make it be in that position that it's in right there. This position with its hands all in them positions and that. They had to do that. It's bogged out. Some fat elephant with human arms and human toes. What the hell is this, man? What the hell is this? And he looks simple as hell, by the way. I just gotta say that again. Look at that. He looks bogged out, man. That red mark makes him look like he's been cracked over the head with a damn pipe, and he's bleeding from his forehead. It's weird, man. But he's just doing that thinking it's something innocent. And this ain't necessarily no attack on him, because a lot of our people just do things like this, man. They just follow after what everyone else follows after, thinking it's just a bit of fun or whatever. You know what I mean? So they might have a group of friends that are Edomites, and the Edomites might be devil worshippers or whatever. And one of them might say, I've got a Ouija board downstairs. You want to have a go? And they might just go downstairs thinking it's a bit of a laugh. I don't believe in it anyway, so it's not real. It ain't going to affect me because I don't believe in it. And the next thing you know, a spirit follows them home, man. A spirit comes out and follows their ass home, and they'd never be the same again. These people don't know. Ephesians chapter 6 and verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. And I did a video yesterday about the gym demon, right? And because this guy loves the gym so much, right? His love for going to the gym caused for him to travel the world and meet all these other countries, bodybuilders and that, forgetting that these people are heathens and they're bugged out, man. Right? Elam is a very bugged out nation, man. They drink animals' urine. Like, they're weirdos, man. Right? They got a heavy, like, spirit of attacking women on them. Right? Where for punishment for crimes, they just be attacking women in that nature. You know what I'm trying to say. You should know what I'm trying to say. But they got a heavy spirits on them as a nation, man. And he didn't want to be, like, you can tell he's not comfortable there, man. You can tell that in his spirit, he was like, this is a bit bogged out, you know, like what I'm about to do. You can tell. Look at him. But because he wanted to be respectful or whatever, he forgot to respect Yahweh. You see what I mean? And he probably don't even know about Yahweh either, man. But more than likely, everyone's heard about the Israelites. If he's on YouTube and he's got a YouTube channel, right? He's heard about the Israelites, and he's heard about Yahweh Bar Shem, Yahweh Shai, man. He would have heard. And they're putting all this stuff down there to him. Down to this elephant, green bananas and that. This is bugged out, man. They've put clothes on it and that. They're trying to sacrifice foods to it or whatever. But it can't eat none of that. Because it's not alive, for starters. Verse 13, wherefore take unto you the whole arm of Yahweh, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. So we're wrestling against flesh and blood, and we ain't supposed to just be willy-nilly, like, putting ourselves in positions to be trying to be around these spirits, man, and these fake gods, man, that don't exist. We ain't supposed to do that. These gods, these nations' gods don't exist, man. But our power, Yahweh, he exists. And how do we know he exists? Because we can see the prophecies that he said are going to happening right now in the earth. He predicted these things, and he don't need to show himself to the world. He don't need for us to make no statue. Because he's going to send his son into the earth to let it be known that he exists without even still showing himself. This is Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 1. Hear the word which Yahweh speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen. So we ain't supposed to be copying their ways, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. Because then when the heathen see that like the sky goes dark or something like that, they start blessing that, thinking that that's some kind of God. Right? Verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain. Is this right here not vain? This is dumb as hell. Right? And if someone's getting offended, I don't care, man. If this is their God or whatever, I don't care. This is stupid. Right? It doesn't make any sense to do this. Right? They're burning candles to a elephant with 8 limbs. You know what I mean? It doesn't make no sense whatsoever. Or 6 limbs, whatever. How many limbs? An elephant with a human anatomy on his arms. It don't make no sense, man. It's proper dumb. It's just dumb. An elephant, and it's got painted nail varnish on its toes for some reason. Then he's spinning around a plate with something on fire. Like, it don't make no sense, man. It's bugged out. Some of them men have got beards. Then some of them men have got just a mustache. Like, it's bugged out, man. You know what I mean? It's bugged out. It doesn't make any sense. They wrapped a scarf around his neck. Like, it's dumb. The whole thing just looks dumb and silly to me. I'm not gonna lie. It's vain, man. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cut off a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe. So not only is it that custom's vain, but some of the customs that happen over here in the so-called West are vain too. And this is going into that ritual of Christmas. All right, I'll read it again, verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain. For one cut off a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the work of the hands of the workmen with an axe, which that's what they do. Right, when you've got the most money, the people that put the most effort into celebrating Christmas, they cut a tree out of the woods, man. Right, they don't just get no plastic tree or no fake tree. They get a real tree out of the woods. They deck it with silver and gold, and they'll do that too, because they got the money like that. They fasten it with nails and with hammers, that it move not. They are upright as the palm tree, but speak not. They must needs be born. They cannot go. Be not afraid of them, for they cannot do evil. Neither also is it in them for to do good. So this statue here, right? If this was to fall over now, all them Elamites would bug out. Oh my God! Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! And they'd have to pick this Dumbo the elephant's ass up, man. They'd have to pick it up, right? If somebody wanted to rub that crown off that thing's head right now, they could come up to it and rub the crown off its head. It ain't gonna do nothing. It's not alive, man. But they have trust in this thing, and they'll think that it's actually alive, but it ain't alive. And if you've got demons on you enough, you'll think it's alive too, but it ain't, man. Verse 6, for as much as there is none like unto thee, O Yahweh, thou art great, and thy name is great in might. So our God exists, man. Yahweh exists. Their gods don't exist, man. Right? And this is just a quick video going into how we ain't supposed to be scared none of these fake gods, man. None of these idols that they try and beautify and deck it with silver and gold. They burn candles to it. And the imaginations of men bring life to these things, yet these things are still not alive. Right? And I'm going to end the lesson there. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the elect to the nation of Israel. Shalom.